I'm trying to figure out why would we go to the diner, especially with Iris, because Mrs. Matsusina or Miss Matsusina does not like Iris.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Try to picture Iris's breast swing down like that, and then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called ABIS, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Science!
We have a machine
bitch!
that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background? So my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
It's a workbench. Something on it now. Nice cutting machine. Forklift. Don't see anything special about it. Switchboard.
Hey, get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
I didn't say you were a ghost. You said you were a
What
ghost.
are you talking about, Iris?
I'm not insane. You're insane. I'm just the man who talks to himself every now and then. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. I was just standing there. Do you know about this?
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology.
Richest of the
But
rich.
he's pretty liberal, so...
Fuck you.
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
0.000000001.
2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it.
The BBB.
Blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Do you know about the Wadjet system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Fuck you!
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Here's how it works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Sinkers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Here's how it works.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
I'm about to break everything you say to me. Press my one step.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Why are you explaining this to me? Like you're trying to explain this to Iris.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Oh, don't worry,
Just
you will.
don't
We're
tell
going to sync
anyone.
with you at some
This
point.
is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Fuck you, you lying to me.
Hey,
That
Date,
shit.
you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold
Yeah.
too much for Iris?
Okabe Rintaro.
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
Rintaro. Ah, Rintaro.
Let's get out of here for
It's Lutskin.
Roger that!
Rintaro. Dr. Lutskin in Steins Gate 0 is a peach. He's a peach. We're going to this for some odd reason. Not the best place to go. When
I'm
someone here
so
hates you.
hungry.
Oh yeah, she was hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. I was watching him go back. Watch him go and took a seat. Counter. Don't you dare fucking shock me, you bastard! I swear. Well, no, he couldn't do.
Salt, pepper, a blend
couldn't
of
do
red
that because
cayenne,
of,
spices, and
This is
an
the place we had to go
unidentified
to
liquid.
in the list. So
Mayumi's juice with mold.
None of us can figure out what this sauce is. Stool. Chopsticks. Disposable chopsticks. A table. Nothing but a window.
Oh, that's Hayashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Excuse me? Who? Beer on the wall.
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
I'm just really thirsty.
Meow.
In more ways than one.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
The cat statue. Bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. Beer on the wall. Oh, let's see
Hey,
our
Date! I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. He's playing on it. A window. Nothing but a window. Nothing but a bitch! Oh, whoa. Chair.
Date, a Martian.
That's just a stool.
Actually, it's a chair, according to this thing. Oh, menu. It's a menu.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
There's a menu. Hi, Ota. I'm cooking in the kitchen. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
I figured that out.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are
Not shovel forage.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I was like, I
I'm
was
on an
waiting for it.
investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Promise they're not poisoned.
I'm fine.
Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Date.
I'll poison it. There's just sitting in front of me. What's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is
That's
that a compliment?
yeah.
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
I feel like you'd take anything as a compliment from her.
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring.
Yeah.
Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Yeah. So about your resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it!
There it is. I was about to say,
What do
let's
you
watch
mean coming
Ota.
back to life?
So I tell Ota about Iris' resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Yep, I'm taking this in stride.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
I could get her to finally
Why
tell me that
exactly
shit.
is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
What should I throw out? I kind of want to save just to see what the fuck would happen. Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save. Oh, let's look at everything else first. The blood-brain barrier. Conflict. BFFs. Best friends forever. Best friends forever. Bing! Sup, girl, and blow those boys away. Phrase that not only the cool kids like ours use. I feel like the cool kids. You know that I know that's something. I know that I want to be like the cool kids. Like the cool kids. Like the cool kids. Alright, let's save. Because I am curious if honestly anything else would happen. I highly doubt it. But you never know. I hate that they don't do like most games where the next save, like the save file that you just saved on is on the top. Let's do rock.
Shoot!
I knew it. I bet you it's the same thing.
The most boring result. Well, we agreed on the rules. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
Shake hands with Iris.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly?
Why did I choose rock?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
I have a feeling it was
So
going
you
to be
think
tied
I
no matter
jumped from
what.
the world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the
I know the
100
Mandela
million
one, but not the
balls?
other one.
If I explain that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Huh. Lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but
Ah.
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what
Why?
to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Weird.
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you.
Oh, yeah.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese.
Oh
They're
my
speaking
god!
a completely different language.
Okay.
And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Let's
Couldn't
continue on with
Suzuki
the
just be
last
an
one.
imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
Oh, that.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
I mean, that still falls
Well,
into the
not
realm
necessarily.
of imaginary friend.
There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
All
As
this
long
eye
as none
talk.
of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Just everything with us, like, just quietly making omelet rice in the kitchen. Well, I already know the Mandela effect, but let's
Do you
hear
know
about
Nelson Mandela?
it. Yes.
well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I actually saw a video of like the, you know, those React videos, the Fine Brothers React. I was just scrolling through Facebook and like, let's watch. Oh, yeah, someone shared a video that's pretty funny. Sweet. And then, you know, you can keep scrolling to see other videos. And one of them was the Fine Brothers React by stuff that they remember as childhood. Like, for example, in Star Wars, everybody always says, no, I am your Luke, I am your father. Everyone says, like, Luke, I am your father. I know that's not the line, because I've seen Star Wars. The actual line is, no, I am your father. That is the line. But for some reason, people think that the line is, Luke, I am your father. It's not. It's, no, I am your father. So they kind of went through a lot of things like, oh, you remember this. Another line in E.T., the extraterrestrial, E.T. says E.T. home phone. But the kids afterwards say E.T. phone home. So, but I mean, everyone always says in E.T.'s voice, like, E.T. phone home. Actually, I think they say that in the trailers. Because I'm remembering back in, maybe. I'm remembering back on, like, this old, I can't remember the exact movie, but it was a VHS. Yeah, it was a VHS. And they showed, like, a trailer of E.T. in there. And it had E.T. phone home. That is what he said in the trailer. So maybe that's why. Oh,
Dante, look at this picture.
I don't know what I just picked. I think I picked the one to the left. I just pulled a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Oh, yeah.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
Yep, I
Believe it or
remember.
not,
I know this one.
98% of people asked have the same answer.
Yep.
The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki.
Yep.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
You're
It
right.
applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
I think I actually took that. I think I did that effect or test thing too, and I said the exact same things. Like Booba's the round one and Kiki's the other one. I think it's because of the. I don't know if they'll go into like explain this, but I think the reason why is because Booba is like blob or like just the way it sounds. Like I associate that word and that sound with that image because it looks like a blob. And Kiki's like Kiki, like Kiki kicks and all and like action-y type thing. So that's why they do that.
There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. People remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
What mouse?
Nope, it's all yellow. And
Oh,
the
they're
design
talking about
didn't change.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events.
I
and
mentioned
little
that about
things.
the Luke
The
one
Mandela
and
effect
E.T.
is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Going back to the first one she said about the bears is the Bearstein Bears. That one I believe is actually true in that it was spelled one way for a while, but then they changed the spelling and stuck with that. And that has been proven like, oh yeah, it was actually spelled this way. Or it might be a country thing too, why it's spelled differently. Anyway, back to
Like
the Booba
worshiping
Kiki.
the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
Play Persona
That's
5.
what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo.
Bamboo.
stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, what's 100 million
This world
balls?
is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle.
I never heard
But if
this
there were
one
multiple
before.
universes,
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Oh,
I
okay.
may have underestimated her intelligence.
I think we all did. All right, summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. He laid out the omelet rice in front of me and Iris. I grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate, the dinner echoed within. Before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
He paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
I was just standing in front of me. I was just standing next to Iris. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the part off here. Holy crap, we probably have a lot of new things. Shoot. What the hell? Oh. And now they're just going to show me all the people's things. They only showed 2 of them. That's weird. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the part off here because I have a feeling some stuff is probably going to pick up afterwards. I'm just going to save over that one file that we just did because I highly doubt anything different's going to change if I pick a different thing. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching that video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below if you guys like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, what do you guys think of all those interesting, not really conspiracy theories, but all those parallel world theories. I believe some of those were touched on in Steins Gate. Not a lot of them, but like at least one of them was, it feels like, especially with, with the world lines and everything that game explores. It's basically somewhat similar to this. So, but yeah, I'm curious as to what you all think. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.